See, it's just a punishment, man. This ain't lasting forever, man. It's just like you getting your ass whooped from your father, man. Esau think just because we in poverty that the Most High don't love us, man. Or Jake himself think just because we in poverty the Most High don't love us. It's just a punishment, man. It says in the scriptures, rejoice, O daughter of Zion, that your punishment has been accomplished, man. It says, according to his ways, according to his doings, where he recompensed him. He took his brother by the heel and the wound, and by his strength he had power. With Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. He had power, man. He went from Jacob, he wrestled with, that's the next scripture. But he's Israel now. We the prince of the power, man. So that's why we talk with royalty, because that's who the people we were, man, and still are. Yea, he had power over the angel and prevailed. He wept and made supplication unto him. He found him in Bethel, and there he spake with us, man. So he had power over the angel and prevailed, man. He became Israel, man. It's just like, that's where they get the Clark Kent Superman thing, man. Jake was Clark Kent, you know what I'm saying? Israel is Superman, man. Now it's time to start flying, but we gotta rehearse the righteous acts and believe and have faith that these things are gonna come about. The chariots, us receiving power, Most High willingness us, you know, but you know, don't y'all hooray with Esau and look at the finest movies of Esau as the so-called white man, the red man, watch him be Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. As soon as we say we royal, you know, and we come from a power, nah, that ain't true, man. See how backwards Jacob is, man? That's why he feedeth on the wind, man. Carried away wherever whoever says something to him, he hear the wind coming from this way. Oh shit, I gotta go there. Gotta go here. He's depending on Egypt, you know? Like Egypt got the oil and the light, man.
You said it says that the scripture said that the Most High is going to punish Esau by the hands of his people Israel. So Israel is going to be the one to take the so-called white man out of his power. So that's that going back to that. His hand held of his heel and pull him down, which is what the brother read in 2nd Ezra, like 2nd Ezra 6th chapter.
Yeah.
You know, because our people ultimately the Most High is gonna use to take this man down, starting with his elect. And his elect right now is prophesying that downfall. Yeah. But then they're gonna be changed, and they're gonna become they're gonna become extraterrestrial beings, to where they're gonna have the physical power to take this man down, led by our big brother Yahushua.
Hey, see, and that's the thing, man. Esau, you should have told us we was Israelites, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We telling you the wicked. We doing our job, man. You know, it's like your brother be like, well, you know, daddy gonna whip your ass and shit, cause you bad son. You always into shit, causing trouble, and they don't never think when the pops is gonna show up, but he show up, you know. Most High ain't on no work time and shit. You ain't gonna know when he pulls up and shit, man. Yahweh shy, man. Yep. So he ain't gonna pull up on your time. Things ain't gonna happen according to your time. This stupid ass watch Esau makes, man. You know, he's gonna, Most High gonna, it says he's gonna, Yahweh Shai is gonna come as a thief in the night. So why would Esau have time and stressing himself out like he know the time that the Most High is gonna destroy America, man?
But the scriptures tell you that he's gonna come down having great wrath, knowing that he have a short time.
Yeah.
So through the Spirit, the Most High is gonna let him know that his time is coming to a close, and so he's gonna push that hell and that wrath on our people, right, at the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and the new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because every time the Most High brings judgment upon the place, he always tells you, he always warns you before he brings it. Yeah. You know, through the mouth of his prophets, you know.
Yeah. Over and over again, man. He always helping us out, man. Egypt, I'll grab you by the hand. You in Babylonian captivity, I help you there. Like the brother said, in every captivity we had help, man. And this is the last captivity, so the Most High, he's helping us again, man. Through the apostles, the elders, and the prophets, and you know, and speaking the word, man. So you know, this is your last time, Jacob, to get into the mold, man, and get into the truth, man. Because after this, Most High gonna, like the brother said, he gonna let Esau break hell upon you, man. And you seen Get Out movies, Esau got. I mean, the devices Esau got. He'll show you the devices he got,
King
man.
James?
He'll show you the devices he got, man. You know, he got concentration camp missiles. He got guns that do the extreme stuff. You know, with the bombs and shit. You know, lasers. Got
that's why the most I got destroyed.
Yeah, that was
a
abomination.
lady man.
Now,
That was a heat sheet, man.
Yeah.
now, you know, they ain't even trying to do it all the way. They just got a mustache in the bed and
The titties at the
you
yeah.
know,
With a hope at the top or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Sport bra.
you know. Go ahead,
So it was real titties though.
Yeah.
The fucked up part, them some real
man.
titties.
Yeah, man. They trying to, and they trying to make a man have a baby. They said it would happen by the what? They give it a 2020 or something, 25 or something, man.
Fuck out of here.
man. Hell with you devils, man. Go ahead.
That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be fucking women that looks like a fucking man.
Yeah.
Fucking a man and shit.
Really a woman that's gonna get pregnant. But it's gonna look like a fucking man.
Yeah, like I believe in 2008 they said that the first man got pregnant, but really in reality it was a woman. She just looked like a man.
Hey, you know
All
what?
them goddamn hormones, and testosterone pills, it basically took out all the estrogen out of her and put nothing but testosterone in her, got her looking like a dude.
She had like still ovaries and shit.
You might see Bruce Jenner disappear and they trying to put a baby in him and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, you saw a mad scientist.
Yeah, he a mad scientist, man. Go ahead.
Speaking about him being a transgender,
Gotta speak
Deuteronomy, yeah, I got it. Deuteronomy 23:1. He that is wounded in the stones or have his pivot member cut up should not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Hey, that's why brothers didn't want us to like him. That's why brothers didn't want to deal with him. You a half-ass man, half-ass woman, man. He ain't supposed to. Your member, if it ain't cut off, you want it to be. You're not sure which one you want to be, man. That's an abomination walking around.
The question
They ain't
is,
dealing with
what
you.
the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What are you?
And it's
What the hell was
it's
that?
abominable things like that. They gonna be making principals of schools and shit,
Yep.
teachers and shit. Y'all and Jake just allowing this shit to just happen, man.
If you got a dog, it's half dog, half fucking crocodile, or alligator, people gonna say, man, what the fuck is that?
Dog have cats, cat dog.
You know?
Yeah.
I keep asking where the
And what
midgets
the hell
at
is
and
that?
shit.
What the hell was that? That's why brothers didn't even acknowledge the question. You question them, we question them, what are you?
Yeah. And the brother said the mad scientist, where the two-headed woman at? Why she ain't in the school like a regular woman and shit, man?
Right.
Because everybody know they'll be looking at it like, I can't go to class like this and shit.
But this
bitch coming to
this
class.
is all right though.
But this is all, yeah, that's
Right.
all right. They can walk around all day. But the two-headed woman got to be, two-headed woman should be protesting.
And you know they got that, right?
Yeah.
Because the two-headed women, it's a freaking Siamese twin
man.
or whatever, two fucking heads, one body and shit.
That's
all the way judgment, man. That's
man.
always fucked up. And then they actually have two different brains.
Yeah.
So they think different.
Yeah.
But they gotta fuck the same dude.
Yeah.
So
They come in the door to you. Right there, man.
That is fucking judgment. Hey, no one's going to
They say a walking abomination.
they gotta have a conversation with which dude they're gonna be with that night.
Yeah,
We
man.
going with my dude. No, we going with my dude.
Yeah.
And one of them, one dude laying. How can you fuck that?
Yeah, man.
Like, how can you fuck with that?
He fucked the
Yeah,
left
that's
side of
real.
your board tonight,
Yeah.
so she got something more than her sister. How can you call that your sister in the first place?
Your sister, yeah,
That's
like,
you.
Yeah, like who controlling one side of the body and the other one controlling the other side of the body?
or India?
It's here.
Here? Oh, that's surprised.
Yeah, man. You over there, the chick is getting with her dude while the other one's sitting there talking shit the whole damn time.
You see, the Africans don't let that in. They'll accept that. Jake don't fool around with nothing like that, man.
Man, who gonna fuck, man?
Hey, because Esau is desensitizing the morals of everything.
Yep.
Even like the bathrooms, now they got a bathroom where, it has a man and a woman can go into it. The next thing is they're going to have men and women in the same bathroom with 3 stalls and 3 toilets.
Yeah.
So especially the high school I went to, the other day I went in just to walk around. All I seen was a gender bathroom between a man and a woman.
Yep.
I was just walking around and the faculty told me, I was like, what? I'm gonna go check it out right now. So I went and walked around, I was just like, damn.
Yep.
Hey, and all that really is Baphomet, because Baphomet is a dude
Both.
with titties.
Androgynous,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's androgynous, which means a male woman. Or
And it
man.
doesn't Baphomet doesn't decline no type of sex.
Yep.
It's all sex, you know, and no matter what you is, it gets you.
That's
the
what
spirit that's being pushed out there.
That's what Jaden Smith want to be. You want to be both.
Yeah.
I don't want to be defined as a male or female.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't be defined as female because you're not one. You wasn't born one.
And that's what Aleister Crowley pushes too. He said
Yep.
he believes in sex magic and witchcraft and
Do
shit.
it how it will.
Yeah.
You want to fuck with a dude today and a woman tomorrow, then that's your will to do it.
Yeah. And in between that, if you want to fuck a monkey, go ahead and do that too.
Bro, there's like 58 genders. I'm gonna just read some female to male, gender fluid. You know, like basically have
Something like that, an abomination.
That's gross.
different types of gender. You can call yourself trans female, trans male, trans man, trans person.
Yes,
You
Jake.
don't have to call yourself a man or a woman. Just call yourself a person.
But they got rights though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're evil if you think that you know is all right.
Yeah. You think the Most High is gonna allow that to walk in the kingdom? Man? Get the fuck out of here. They say the feminine should not.
So not inherit the kingdom.
But see,
All right, this is the mentality of an American. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Yeah, what is evil, man? Being a transvestite, being lukewarm, being a faggot, being a lesbian, disrespecting the prophets, the word, despising the coming of Yahweh Shai, that he came in flesh, despising Yahweh, despising the spirit of righteousness, man. You know, eating abominable foods and shit. You know, you want to justify eating swine. Why would you want to justify eating something that's make you sick, man? You know, because you think it's sickly, man. These rats got an article saying that they want to, how do they live with Leviticus? Because they like the Old Testament so much, how they live with Leviticus, but coming out being gay, man. You can't live like that, man. That's why back in the Moses days, these people wouldn't even be walking around, man. But see, they want to take the Most High's mercy for weakness, man. And think the Most High is playing just because nothing's happening to him, man.
Hey, brother, I just want to say how you talking about these rats, how the rats claim to be the chosen people. There's a bitch at my job in a different department. She's Jewish, she's a woman, and she has a wife. And she walks around wearing that thing on her head like she's a man. So that's totally backwards. She's supposed to be the people of the Lord, and she's trying to act like she's a man wearing that shit on her head. But she's a woman and she has a wife. What kind of backward ass shit is that?
We always say, even these other nations, like the brother read earlier, they following Esau, man. Because there's an Arab woman, and over there, she can't do that shit. She trying to make herself all holy, but over here, well, now they twerking over there and everything. But she come over here, and she got her head covered, but she got her pants on, man. And then pretty soon, you know what she really want to do, man? Just take this shit off. And wear some Daisy Dukes or some boy shorts like these bitches are wearing.
Why do you think people in the Middle East are fighting their ass off for the white man not to come into the land? They don't want them to bring that shit.
And those that are twerking, it's like,
go ahead.
Those that are twerking over there, you best believe they're not coming to their father's house
That's
at
right.
the end of the night. They've been banished out the house. You know, they've been already been,
Casted out.
Casted away.
I wonder why, Slocky, you wonder why so many people want to come to America and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's not because this place is made of gold. Look at this shit, man. It's because of the freedom. They could do anything they want to do, man. Because the devil said, hey, you should not surely die. That means, shit, you can let's have a party and shit, man. Break out the champagne. And we gonna party to the break of dawn, they say, you know, like it's 1999. Well, it's past 1999 now, man. There ain't no more partying, man. It's about 2017. Jake should be completely off crack. Yeah, that's why the scriptures, we have piped into you, but you haven't danced. You don't like the song that the Most High is giving you, man. You like the R&B songs and the I got your girl. I fucked your girl last week. That's all wickedness, and that's on repeat all the time, man. I got some drugs to sell. I thought that's a record. He's putting his record on record. His record is becoming his record and shit.
money, sex, and violence.
Yeah.
That's all it is on today's music.
Hey, most of these rappers rap about drugs and all the shit they rap about, they don't even do that shit. Like, for example, Future. He raps about Molly and how he does drugs and sells them. And there's an article that came out that he explained how he doesn't do that shit. He just raps about it. Because it's an agenda to push that shit up to the people. If you seen that video of that, those two Jakes on high as fuck on Molly, listen to that song, Mask Off. Molly perfect says that shit.
Yeah.
You know, because they that's like a demon that's on them. When you listen to that song, that puts a fucking demonic spirit on you. It makes you want to do Molly. It makes you want to kill people. It makes you want to fuck other man's wives. You know,
because that whole situation of what they pushing in the music and the vibration isn't because you want to look at that artist like he's doing all that stuff. It's the vibration because these devils, they prey on the masters of these songs.
Yeah.
You know, these warlocks and wizards, they prey on the masters, and then when those songs go out and they vibrate, that's why they overkill you on a radio station with the same type of. You can just change from one radio station to the next, and you'll hear the same song.
Yeah, man.
Because the agenda is to rain on this vibration on the people. So everybody get wet with that vibration. That's
right.
Just like rain coming down. If you walking, it's gonna get to you. That's why even us, we gotta deprogram ourselves from the songs that we hear. Because you may not even like a song, and then you may ride down the street and it's in your conscious, man.
I was just gonna say,
subconscious, and you humming to that tune.
how many songs did you, when you first heard, like, I hate that song, I don't even like that artist or that rapper, whatever you want to say, but all of a sudden 3 weeks later, after hearing it every day going home in traffic, it's your favorite song. Then you heard in the club and it was the shit now. It's your favorite song now. You went and bought the album off that one song.
Yeah, because most of this music, you can't even understand what the fuck these rappers are saying.
You just like
Right.
the beats.
Yeah, I had to fucking look at the lyrics, like it not sound like he's saying this shit.
Right.
You know, like it sounds completely different, you know?
Well, that's what record mean, man. You know, chord means in heart, your mind, like cardiac arrest. Those words are similar in read. So you repeating it in your mind, in your mind. So it's to remember something you did. So when you trying to get over a drug habit and you go back and listen to that song when you was on drugs, how you gonna ever quit and shit? You gonna be like, damn, I need some drugs and shit, yeah. Because you felt good at that time you was listening to the song. This is a song we supposed to sing. That's why the Most High said, remember. Though that you were once in Egypt, you was once captive, remember the song, man. You know, remember the commandments. So to remember, you gotta be like going back, like, damn, we had some good times in Israel. We fought we fought in Babylon. We fought the Egyptians. You got to really get into it and get involved to know that we did that, man.
And when you read in the Psalms, when David, all the songs of David's songs are songs and praises to the Most High. Yeah. David, during our ancient days, when our nation was in power, the songs that our people sang was to uplifting the Most High, and the praise to the Most High, and the praise to our power, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yeah, back then in the ancient world, songs could take demons off you. Now in these times, songs can put demons on you.
They do.
Well, David played the harp to get the demons off a song.
I might say so. All right, Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
The doors that are being shut in the streets represents that martial law that's going to come because they're not going to have any jobs. That house is America. There's going to be no work. There's going to be no jobs for the people. The grinding cease represents that there being no work. Go ahead.
And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
And he rising up at the voice of the bird represents your alarm clocks. People are not going to need alarm clocks because they're not going to have jobs.
And all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
And the daughters of music is already being brought low. So that lets you know that this prophecy is being lived out right now. Why? How do we know that? Because what? We're still going through a recession, and the economy still has not recovered, and work and the work here in society is at an all-time high level of unemployment. And the music sucks. So you know that's talking about right now.
How many more, that's why I said we were talking about light speed. If you don't have your spiritual eye on, you can't see it. It's moving too fast. You know, but it's going down. That's a prophecy in itself that's passing.
the daughters of music shall be brought low. One of the reasons you can know that was because let's say you go back to the 80s, right? When music was at it's like at its pinnacle during the 70s and 80s.
They call it the golden age of music.
Right, the golden ages of music. They were called musicians. Now they're called artists, right? Because they go into a booth and they record, and they're using these computer systems, these iTunes and stuff, auto-tunes and all this stuff. They're using this stuff to enhance them recording their albums and stuff. But back back during those times, they were musicians because why? They had talent. They played instruments. They didn't have to use a keyboard system or whatever it is called, 808 or whatever it is called to
MP360 or whatever. Yeah.
Now they're being like the art of an artist. Now they're being molded and formed by like what I said, the music producers, the directors, the Illuminati, basically.
Yeah.
The rats, they own the music industry, man. Go ahead.
Take a man like Prince, right? In the 80s, Prince he'll perform 4 different songs where he played 4 different instruments during that song. Yeah. Whether it was a guitar, he got off the guitar, went around and got on the drums, singing while he was doing the drums, then got off the drums, went around to the piano, slowed it down for you. He had talent because why? Because he knew how to make sounds. Yeah. Not only just his singing and his performing with his dancing and stuff, he actually knew how to play instruments.
Yeah. And remember the doo-wop days, they do use harmonize in the yard and shit.
Yep.
They wasn't with their mouths and shit, man.
Yep, with each other though, linked in with each other. Yeah.
And you remember
that was
like,
special.
That's another thing. That's spiritual because back then it was more groups, you know, and there was more harmony with us. You know what I'm saying? And then the artists too, well, the musicians, they were wearing beards, man. The singers and stuff like that. Everybody had beards, man.
Everybody had beards back then.
You know? But you know, like that was the golden era of music. Most I had to shut that down. We was having too much fun, man. Like shit, every song you hear, and it wasn't even if you talked about a woman's ass, you didn't really think about a woman's ass because you was having a good. The songs was subliminal like a motherfucker. Yeah, you just wanted to party and shit. You be like, oh, they was talking about a brick house. She built like a brick house, let it all hang out and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If I say something too. I guess back then, even the 70s, they used to get witches and put spells in the albums. So you'll buy an album, you got demons on those albums.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. All their albums is all about the sun. The sun worship.
They call them the elements.
The penis
Apostle Kabar said this. Say we want to make a hit video, talk about the fire and the sun.
You are my sunshine, or you are my shining star. You know,
fire and desire.
I
want to feel the fire.
Yeah, they even use that when they talk about a song. That song was fire, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because Most High created everything, man. But when you worship the stuff, man, the sun works for us, man, on earth. It helps us. You can't. Why would you want to worship it? Somebody created the sun, man. Somebody created the moon. The Most High breaks it down in the scriptures why He created the moon and the sun and the stars, man. The moon for her seasons and all that. Go ahead.
I have something to back it up with this, brother, about the songs.
Amos 5:23. Take that away from me, noises of the songs, for I will hear the melon of thy valleys.
Read it again, bro.
Amos 5:23. Take away from me thy noise of the songs. I will not hear thy mellow of thy vows.
And that's
melody.
That's talking about when you read up. It's talking. Matter of fact, start at 21. I'm gonna start 21.
Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days.
Right. These feast days that our people celebrate nowadays is Christmas, is Thanksgiving, Easter, all these different feast days that our people feast on, which are actually abominations in their idol worship. They're not of the Most High. So our people have these. They get together and they sing. They have Christmas carols and all these things that's pushed on Christmas. Say Christmas, right? During Christmas time, they have all these different songs to let you know that we're in the season of Christmas. And all those songs, the Most High said He hates these days. Right?
Could I say something right quick? How you gonna sing songs of mirth in captivity? That don't make no sense. at least when we was
false god,
right. Like when we were seeing "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot," those Negro spirituals or whatever, they were songs about that. They were spiritual but they were about what we were doing, the captivity we was in.
It was always, and why was that? Because our people always received, when they pray unto the Most High in our captivity, the Most High would come and deliver us every time. So when they were singing "Swing Low, Sweet Chariots," coming forth to carry me home, that's a Negro spiritual to let you know that those people are the children of the Most High. And they're talking about those sweet chariots, is talking about the so-called UFOs, the angels, the vehicles of the angels come in to deliver them into the kingdom.
And during those holidays back in slavery, our people was like, all right, man, it's about to be this white man's Christmas.
Yeah.
We gonna run.
Yeah, why
they were running
sleep?
those days while they was drunk and fucking being demons. They're like, we gonna run.
And
That's why.
part of their subliminal communication was singing.
Yep.
You know?
Wade in the water.
Yeah.
All of them
During
songs.
that's why Christmas was always during the time of slavery. Even to this day, it's supposed to be the highest time of the year of profit, right? Or money earnings. Those slave catchers would earn a lot of wages during those times of years because those slave owners knew that Jace was gonna run because they were in their partying stage. And so them slave catchers would get out there and go try to catch those slaves that would run, because they would definitely run, like the brother said. Keep reading what you had on there, bro.
Start again.
Start where you left off at.
And I will not smell your astonishment feet, your astonishment assembly.
Keep going.
Through ye offer me burdens of offering, and not your meat offerings. I will not accept them. Neither I will regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Fat beast. That's that ham, honey glazed ham. That's that the turkey and all that stuff. The Most High ain't accepting those fat beasts, your fat beast offering. Because what do people do? They think that they're celebrating that unto the Heavenly Father or the Most High when they're not. So the Most High he's not gonna have the songs of those melodies, and he don't have none of the songs of these melodies. The music is being pushed out there right now. Because the so-called white man, he pushes this wickedness out there. It's him that's doing this. You got that, bro? Can you drop that?
Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
So the nation of Israel, we're more excellent than the so-called white man in these other nations. Go ahead.
But the way of the wicked seduceth them.
The ways of Esau, he seduces our people. It's because the so-called white man that our people are doing all the wicked stuff that they're doing. Because it's being upheld in this man's society, in this man's kingdom. This is what he pushes as a standard of what God should look like, what it is to be godly, what it is to be a righteous person. They push it out there that we should accept. Now they have what? Satanic Bible. You have satanic church
calendars.
You have homosexual Bibles. All this stuff
Adam
is
and
being
Steve,
looked at. Where the scriptures tell you exactly about this stuff, man.
Queen James.
Look, this is what the so-called white man pushes, because he's aiming to turn things upside down, to make things that are wicked to look at as if it's righteous.
He got a precept for you.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Since all this wickedness is going on and is being allowed to go on, since the judgment of this wickedness has not been taken out. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of a son of man is fully set in them to do evil.
Right. So since the white man pushes so much wickedness on society, and he's allowed to continue doing his wickedness, and since the Most High came and judged him, he thinks he has free reign to just push wickedness. And he's going to continue until the Most High cuts off his months.
Like the brother he read, but the ways of the wicked seduce him, right? Because he don't see the so-called white man, the devil, getting punished for what he's doing. He's seeing him prosper in his wickedness. So Jake well, that's the way to be.
Yeah, but it say in the scriptures the wicked prolongeth their life.
Yep.
But it also says he should not go unpunished, man. So
that's right. You keep reading.
Through a sinner do evil, and 100 times, and his days be prolonged. Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which fears before them.
It'll be well with those that actually fear the Most High, that don't get seduced by that wicked way. that still follow after righteousness. You gonna say something?
Oh yeah, because it said like say he prosper and all that, he gonna give his fucking riches to his children. But it tells you the end of the wicked that if he makes children, they're for the sword. So if a nigga is following him, your children gonna be for the sword as well as you.
That's right.
Because his end is gonna be fucking death. Like it says in Ecclesiastes, because it said the end of the wicked shall be beasts and worms, man.
Yep.
Just death. But it said, but the end of a righteous man, mark that man, because the end of that man is peace.
That's
so
right.
you gotta go the right way. But Jake don't see it. Like Jake is not a seer. Like seers can see it far off. They can see the kingdom in front of them, but the nigga can't see that far, man. He's like about what it is right now.
So let me say it like this. If we were saying this earlier at the beginning, that's why when they look at the 12 tribes sign, they always like, where the so-called white man, or where the white man at? Because they want to know, they see him prospering, they want to know where they fit in, because they're going to follow that mode because he's successful on the earth. They don't see him not being successful, so they want to follow after that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Jake don't know that the Lord gives every nation, every man his time to do his thing, man. But right now it just ain't Jake's time to be fucking up there, man. But this is our time to do what we supposed to do. This is what our nation is about. That's why everybody trying to fucking get in. At the end when we about to get the reward, but fucking at the beginning, 1,000 years ago, 100 years ago, nobody wanted to be where Jake is at. Like nah, you know.
First of all,
can you back up a little bit, please? You're getting too close, man. You can't just fucking do that, alright?
Somebody else has something?
Nah, hey, but I got a quick script. You have something?
Go ahead, you right.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 87, verse 13. This is how our people feel, but this is how the elect feels. This is Psalms 87 and 13. But unto thee have I cried, O Lord, Yahweh, and in the morning shall my prayer prevent thee. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, why castest thou off my soul? Why hidest thou thy face from me? I am afflicted and ready to die from my youth up. Why I suffer thy terrors, I am distracted.
Hey, he's already in the right mind state of this thing of suffering in the for righteousness' sake in a wicked society.
It reads on, thy fierce wrath goeth over me, thy terrors have cut me off. They came round about me.
Hey, let me say, a lot of you guys, this is why y'all don't want to come through the doctrine of great millstone, because these hard trials and tribulations is what you're supposed to deal with as a man of the Lord. That's why y'all want the easy route of these other camps. Y'all want to still have that piece of the world and that acceptance of the world to deal while being in the truth. You got it, bro.
Latch on to you what you just said. Jake don't think they did any goddamn thing wrong.
Yep.
We know why the hell we going through hell. Like, okay, we here because we fucked up our past life. And then we in this truth. It's for past sins, things we did in this life. So we going with the punches, like the brother say. But niggas don't want to go with the punches, man. Oh, why are we here? Well, now I'm about to make
when
my
you roll with the punches, sometimes you still get hit.
You still get hit.
I want to get this brother props right here, because he actually been trying to get me over here for a while with y'all. A lot of y'all brothers, little man right here too. Be like I said, man, I do thank you a lot. Because man, a lot of things, man, I'm going through today, man, it's a real Twilight Zone type of journey. But man, I really thank you for your prayer. Man, like I said, man, I'm back to work, but the place that I'm in, I can't work. But man, like I said, when I cussed you out up there at the park, man, I really appreciate that, because man, you was a brother, man, trying to speak some word to me. And I
I got something.
But it may be for something else. It could be anything.
But go ahead.
It is the book of Psalms, chapter 87, verse 18. Verse 17. They came round about me daily like water. They compassed me about together. See, this is why dudes don't want to come out, because the elements like that.
Yeah.
But that's showing you that we are the Israelites, man. Say I shall smite them with madness, man. That's madness right there. Like he probably seen her brother in a dream. He's at Twilight Zone.
Right,
Lord
right.
might have sent him something like, "Get your ass out
Yeah,
there,
that's-
you gonna be destroyed."
He came with
Because
peace,
everybody's
though.
seeing everything, man. Brothers having dreams
He
about
still-
everything.
He still didn't take heat though. Where's he at?
Right.
Walked off.
But that's just Jake.
That's what I'm saying. He probably, like the brother said, he could have just came through to say thank you for something that you don't even know what it was. He couldn't explain to you, but keep doing what you're doing and whatever he
Pretty much,
said.
yeah, that's the spirit. The
Yeah,
Lord's
the Spirit
spirit
sent
flows
that.
through all
Hey,
things.
the Most High used that man and say thank you for doing this work.
Showing that we doing the right thing.
Right.
Like, where the fuck is Nate at? Where the fuck is ISUBK? You other clowns, man.
But like you mentioned earlier, Slucky, Sequat, that they imbalance, a false balance, because they still trying to heap treasures or still trying to. It says to cast off every imagination against that comes against this word, pretty much, man. That's talking about these dreams of America that you're gonna have that pink, white picket fence, that you're gonna have a wife and children, and that y'all all gonna be lovely sitting in a big ass room watching a big ass flat screen, man. That ain't the type of mind to think in, man. So it's conflicting with your spirit, man. Cause these hard times is like, okay, you ain't prospering. Well, why can't I prosper? I see other people prospering. No, man, it's not that time to prosper, man. We just holding jobs right now, man. And trying to get the fuck up out of here, man.
Getting daily bread just to get to the next day.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
And then
Raymond and stuff.
Raymond, yeah. When the so-called white man try to take that away, we got to, man. We solely believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, so. It shouldn't be no hard transition when he takes it away from you, man. Just like a baby on a pacifier, Jake's on a pacifier with the so-called white man, man.
That's
We
right.
off the pacifier, man. We woke up to the truth, so we ain't depending on him like that. We go to work.
Just like gave us that spiritual bottle, bro. No
Yeah,
pacifier.
the spiritual bottle.
Right, spiritual bottle is
Yeah,
giving us
yeah.
that milk that we've been
Yeah.
growed there by.
See, the harlot, y'all drinking milk out of the harlot's titty, man. she's diseased and the milk is rotten, man. We drinking from Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia, we off the bottle.
Yeah, we off the bottle.
We starting to take and eating solid food.
Yeah.
They on the old fucking woman's titty and shit. She lost her prime and shit.
Yeah.
They don't fucking know. The baby don't fucking know whose titty is whose and she is.
And that's symbolic because back in slavery, the so-called black woman used to feed the white babies. So the Edomite babies and shit.
But they knew they had more nourishment.
And they knew more nourishment. Now, Jake is sucking the titties of America, thinking she's got nourishment, man.
Yep.
No, man, just because you get a job, that don't mean you're being nourished, man. Esau give gifts to set you up and trap you, man. And keep,
It's so easy to get rich in society, but also so easy to become poor. You lose that money in fucking digging mines.
Yeah. You can win the lotto and lose a ticket on the way to cash it.
Yeah, so there's
Or get robbed for it, even worse, you know?
Hey, when you win the
Tax.
lotto, first thing you do is you're going to have to get back to the lotto.
Yep.
Because you got
Tax.
to cut
half
you
your
that
money.
tax.
yeah.
Cut you that tax.
And meanwhile, Jake is wondering if he should spend an extra $20 and shit.
And you know,
Man,
you
Esau,
know the
that's
corruption.
bullshit to Esau, man. Go ahead.
The corruption, if you win the lotto, take the lump sum. Don't take the monthly payments. Because with the monthly payments, if something happen to you pass away, that money goes back to the lottery.
Yeah.
But you
don't-
can get the rest of that lump sum
That lump
onto you.
sum, you can do what
Pass
you want
that down,
with it. You
yeah.
can put that in your will or whatnot.
Yeah.
And Jake's so selfish, he getting buried with his money sometimes.
Right.
What you gonna do? Try to spend it in the kingdom or something? Fuck out of here. We ain't gonna be operating by this dollar in the kingdom, man.
They gonna dig you up. They gonna dig you up and spin it, right?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, that's what they do, man. You
Yep.
saw it dig your ass up no matter how much money-fied you are and shit. You be riding bones and shit. He'll dig your ass up, man.
Yeah, I forgot what movie it was. I don't know. It was CB4, one of them comedy movies. But the dude was dead, and then the dude came in. He played Pootie Tay, and dude came in. Dude was dead. He's like, man, you owe me some money. He's like, and he socked him. He's like, wake up, you owe me some money. And he's like, and then he got out of it. I was like, man, fucking Jake was still going to the dude's funeral. No, he dead. He said he still owe me some money. And shit.
You're right, because you notice when Big Mama die or something,
Yeah.
and they want to, now everybody's fighting because they want to who's
gonna get the house.
Who's gonna get the house and shit. See, this ain't our place, man. How you gonna fight? You should have a house. I should have a house.
Yeah.
We all should have a house. I shouldn't be waiting for Big Mama to die to get a house and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Gotta fight over a piece of house.
Yeah.
That's what people think about inequality being equal, but at the end of the day, nobody's equal, man. Because the so-called white man wants to basically want to have everybody equal, but at the end of the day, nobody's gonna be equal.
Right.
Nobody's fucking equal right now. Like, what the fuck is all this bullshit pride shit? Nobody's fucking equal. Everybody's out for their own shit.
That's right, man. Hey, we all equal. Why is the so-called white man the one that's flying the planes and shit? He's doing the major shit around the earth, man. Why can't you travel to some of them high state places and major rich, so-called rich places, and then talk with the congressmen and talk with the higher ups, man? They look at you like, who the fuck are you, man? You got to be in their corporation to be even recognized. Obama, he went to Yale University. He wasn't like I'm just a regular. He's African. Jake look at him like a nigga. But he say I look black. I'm just a regular person trying to make it in presidency. Get the fuck out of here. You got to go through the reins of being a president to become a president, man. They don't tell you that in school. I want to be a president. Well, you have to bend over and get fucked in the ass and then go to Bohemian Groves every now and then and go ahead.
You gotta be a 33rd
degree Mason. That's what I was gonna say. Yep, you gotta do that. It's a bunch of stuff. You gotta be in that bloodline somewhere too.
And a part of the witchcraft.
You become that higher degree of Mason.
Yeah, man.
Because Obama was already set up. They already had since he was born, So
Very
part of the
Satoro.
witchcraft inauguration, man. That's being witch, right? Inauguration. So you can't be just a president like that, man. Go ahead.
I had a precept going back to, showing us that we're not in our power, because talking about how this money isn't real. If I could just get this real quick, bro. This is Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. So we're supposed to be able to leave an inheritance for our grandchildren. Not just your son here, your son there. Yeah. We're supposed to be so wealthy, like we were going into earlier.
Don't end. Can't end it.
Yeah, we're supposed to be so wealthy that we leave our grandchildren, and then they leave their grandchildren, and we're just wealthy. But that shows you that having a job isn't wealth. Having a job is just being you might be a higher up slave, a better paid slave if you have a good job.
Because the retirement is 65, so you got to work at a job until you keep working until you're 65 to get a check that'll balance out to what you should have had already and shit.
Right.
No, I want that shit now, man.
Yeah.
Because I might be dead in the near future or something, man.
Yeah. That's what they expect. They expect you to enjoy your life when you're about to fucking die or old. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You can't run and jump no more.
Yeah.
Back all broke
You got
from the
somebody
work.
willing you in your crib.
For all these years, just 65 and enjoy that shit. But let me bring out this. This is really the top of the article. LeBron James said, no matter how much money you have, being black in America is tough. So basically, being an Israelite in America is tough. It don't matter. It's hard to prosper in America. The only way you have to prosper in America, you got to do things that no human should want to do. You got to bend over. You got to eat shit. You got to drink blood. You got to do all these rituals and keep doing them. Keep doing it just to prosper in America. Because you could start, worshiping Satan and then bending over. But say you change your mind, you don't want to do that. What happens? He starts blackmailing you. You can take your money away, send you out to jail for no fucking reason. So that's why it's tough to be an Israelite in America, man. Because this is not a place for us to prosper. It's a place for us to suffer for our captivity. Yeah, it's a place not our rest.
Go ahead,
Yes, this is a place that is not our rest, because we're gonna get our rest when Yahweh Shai returns.
Yeah,
right. Right now is not the time to get our rest.
Hey man, Israelites are bottom of the barrel. How do you fall so hard being at the bottom and shit already and shit, man? You know what I'm saying? How do you fall so hard? Jake, when he fall 10 years back. Like, you can go to jail for a weekend and your whole life is fucked up and shit, man.
Yeah. How many so-called famous celebrity Jakes died penniless or died broke, man? They have money, riches and fame throughout their life, but they die poor and broke.
Hey, to land back off that, right? How did James Brown die broke? Right? He was the hardest working man in show business. Died broke. Come on, man.
And one way Jake dies broke because they don't know how to spend their money. They be buying all these fucking cars, all these fucking houses.
All these things that Esau taxes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they don't even purchase it. they just buy it. Like they put a down payment for a house, down payment for cars and stuff. They're paying on it, but they're not paying their taxes.
Yeah.
So when Esau comes as the tax collector to take their money, then they don't have the money because they spent it on stuff that depreciates.
Yep.
But Esau, he'll buy stuff that appreciates.
Yeah.
He'll buy land. He'll buy things.
He'll buy this business and make money out of it.
Right. He'll buy
You know?
something that's gonna give him money hand over fist, man.
Yep.
You know, he'll invest in things to where he doesn't have to do a deed for it. It regenerates the money.
A lot of these people, like for example, these NFL and these NBA draft stars, they get all this money and they start buying all these fucking cars and these houses for their moms, and you don't know how long you're gonna be, So
Yep.
And you a football man, they this will do you like you only making a certain amount of money or your contract is guaranteed. Based upon you playing. If you get injured, you're only gonna make a portion of what your contract is for.
Hey,
only
football,
in basketball and baseball, where you actually you sign for what you sign for, you get every dime of that, and whether you play or not.
there's a clause written in.
Right.
But like you're saying about football, one snap could cost you.
Yeah.
One snap of the football will cost you your career.
Yeah.
And your life.
It could be your life. You might not be able to work no more.
Look at how what's going on with these the retirement for these ex-football players, man.
Yep.
With the concussions and all the different
That
money
movie
that
Concussion was good too.
That they weren't getting. They're just now starting to give them when they had through medical science is proving that these people are going to have long-term effects from playing this sport.
Yep.
Long-term damages.
Just like boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even boxers.
Yeah, con. And it ain't.
Look at Muhammad
Yeah.
Ali.
Well, I mentioned earlier how the Jake falls so hard. It ain't really that he's falling hard, man, because he's already in slavery. If he recognize that, like you have to buy a Bugatti and shit to be on top of the world, man.
Right.
Esau. We read in the scripture, Esau magnified himself against us, man. So he'll make you think like if you ain't got a home, that you the worst person in the world. If you ain't got a family structure, we in slavery. We gotta understand that. So we ain't gonna get that into the kingdom, man.
Yep.
So you gotta depend on these scriptures, man. Even in your hard times, and be like, well, yeah, I might have to catch the bus, but I'm still a man. I don't have to be fucking driving a car to be a man and shit, and to have some wisdom and use my wisdom and shit. But Esau make you feel small and shit. Like I gotta get a new car and shit. I gotta be. When Jake get in the industry, he get a platinum album. Now he gotta have $10 million and shit. Now he gotta go triple platinum and shit.
Gotta wear a whole bunch of
Now he
clothes.
gotta own shit. Now he gotta make a clothes. I can't share with my family because I gotta have $10 million before I loan you some and shit. Because if I loan you $1 million, I'm going down and shit. I'm losing money and shit. See how the dollar ain't worth shit, man? It's your worth, man. And the Most High, the only reason we worth something is because of the Most High, man. We're gonna close up on the scriptures.
But this going into these niggas that sold out and think fucking going all ape shit for this devil, it ain't gonna end well. It hasn't ended well for Michael Jackson, it ain't end well for James Brown, it ain't end well for none of our people, man.
The devil is just gonna turn against you. That's
Yeah. These niggas didn't take what Yahushua did, man. Like, hey, he's like, bow down, I'll give you all the kingdoms. Hey, Yahushua is like, the hell with that bullshit, man. I know it was coming, man.
Hey, but because you say something quick, I was watching this video of this witch explaining how an ex-witch, and he was saying basically once you sell your soul and that contract ends, your life is over. You're basically gonna die because you sold your soul and that contract, and you basically made a contract with that demon that comes onto you. Once that contract ends, or you do something stupid, your life's over,
Yeah.
So
Come collect that soul.
You're bought and paid for, man. That's why I said that we brought with a price, man, because the devil will try to buy you with that RFID chip. That's his last purchase, man. And if you take that chip, that means you bought by the devil, man.
I got a couple scripts that popped up on here. It says Adawan Hawad, which is Barya Panal. He said Ecclesiastes 10:6, folly is set in great dignity. And he was talking about like Ali, everybody wanting to be up there but ain't really successful with the Most High. They're rich, right? Then he had Mark 4:19, the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches. Jake want to be rich, right? So, and the lust of other things entering in choke the word, and it become unfruitful. Right. That's James Brown down there. That Ali being the greatest of all time, but the sharpest freestyler ever, poet ever. But now he can't even hold a conversation in regular rhythm. Oh, he dead now, but you know what I'm saying? Before, he got to that point with it.
Form his sentences, and he was, reduced to his wheelchair and not thinking properly.
Yep. Mumbling and shit,
and he was broke, man.
Yep.
And they didn't care if who knows, they probably injected him with something, but they didn't care if he called him a devil.
Right.
So you can't just call the so-called white man devil, that's it. You got to break his whole history down.
Flash that mirror on him.
His clown was in that Muslim bullshit. Which he was right that he was the devil, but you didn't have the right power behind you.
To put that hedge of protection around. Okay, go ahead.
I got an ending script right here. This is Mark chapter 8, verse 35. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life," this is verse 35 from the top. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it."
So whoever is pushing to make it in the society and take on the so-called white man's, take on his vibration and what you need to do to be successful, is you got to sell out. You gotta give up your ass, man. You gotta bow down to the so-called white man, and that's how you'll gain your life on this side. Go ahead.
Continuing, it says, "But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it."
Which we have done. We've lost our lives. We've given up our lives. Every brother here had something that they had thought in their mindset that they were going to reach for and try to accomplish in this life. But we've given all that up, man, so we can serve y'all, Bashim Yahushua, and come do this work out here week in and week out, man, at all costs, man.
For a chance for salvation.
Salvation.
We didn't get it for sure, but just a chance for it, though.
Hey, and the brothers in the camps that gave up all is way better than these clowns that they fucking got at the top. Y'all like the fucking bases, the men of bases sort, like it tells you in the scripture. Go ahead.
Famous people now, like Drake and all the rappers, they're gonna be regular citizens. They're gonna be nobodies basically. They're gonna be rich and living good, but they're gonna be like nobodies in the kingdom. Us, Lord willing, we're gonna be the ones famous, and everyone's gonna be, wanting to
all time.
But we're gonna be famous for righteousness, though.
Famous for righteousness.
That's double on
it. Like those guys, man, right there was because of them. Through the spirit and power, Yahushua raising up this remnant. This is why we here. That's what they gonna be saying. That's what all our people gonna say. Because of these men, that's why we here, man.
And then also the scripture. This is the funny thing how the Most High operates, man. He said those who gain their life shall lose it. People who's pushing to get the riches or fame. That's why the scriptures say you can't serve two masters, right? So our people are serving a mammal. They're searching that riches here. But the Most High said He compared this work to be the reward for doing this work is a penny, which a penny is the lowest piece of money.
Yeah.
But it means everything. It means everything. Man.
Remember the woman that gave the penny?
Yeah, she gave more than him because that's all she had.
Yeah.
Because the percentage was more.
To fight for this, to try to earn this penny, which the penny represents everything in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Represents all the glory in the kingdom, man.
Can I get a quick skip, bro? This is Matthew 13 and 44. It says, "Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field."
Yep, we sold all our lives. We sold everything we have so we can try to get this knowledge to obtain that whole field, which is to be delivered into and being to sit on the 12 thrones, man, in the kingdom of heaven.
Because you got some brothers that were NFL players, some brothers that could be rappers, NBA stars. You know, but they gave that up for the kingdom of heaven. They gave it up for the Most High. Because that shit's going to fall. That shit's not going to deliver you from the destruction that's coming.
We refuse to have joy for a moment in this materialistic world, you know, and partake of the suffering, man, for the real reward, man. Because there's a lot of things you could do in this fake ass La La Land, man. It's a club on every block. It's a party on every night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Everybody used to work to Friday, the weekend. No, it's Monday, Sunday through Monday. Sunday through Sunday, man. Pretty much.
Yeah. We live simple lives, man. We live very simple lives, man. We don't have a complex life, man. You know, and then we sacrifice our Friday evening. This is Friday, and then our Saturdays to come out and do this work, man. Which is the 2 days, the 2 days that people use to do all their folly, to get all
have
their,
that
to
world,
have their fun,
that acceptance of the world, right?
Day, you know,
yep.
That's their mirth day, but that's our Labor Day, man. We labor for the Most High on those days.
Yep.
It reads on. This is Mark chapter 8, verse 36, and it says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?"
That's what you're doing in this society. You gain this world, this side of the world, but you're losing your soul. You know, and that's something that you don't want to do. You know?
Hey, because you can't enjoy it. You can have all the riches, but you don't enjoy it.
Yeah, because you're fucked up in the head. You got all these demons on you. You can look at. You got some rappers that. He had a rapper that poked out his eye because he looked in the mirror and saw a demon in him. You know, you're not. Even though you have, it looks like you're living your life. You're not really. You're suffering inside because of all these demons that are on you. All the things that you have to do. Because if you've seen this video on YouTube, there's about there's a documentary of how the Illuminati treat the kids, and they basically, they break them down. They break their mindset down. You know, and Esau, what he does with these rappers, they're breaking their mindset down. You know, they're destroying their minds. You know,
it's happening all over the world too.
Hey, the demon is taking control of these dumb niggas. These niggas is really in the sunken place.
Yep.
People's looking at it like they taking pictures. I'm with fucking drinking shit. Nigga is in the fucking sunken place, like screaming and shit, man. Cause he ain't fucking where he's supposed to be.
He said in one of his old.
We don't give a fuck.
He said that in one of his old songs. He said something about being alone, even though he's in a room full of people.
Yeah, see, yeah. So you alone as hell in a room full of people that love you and shit, but they really don't love you. Right. They love what you can get for them and shit.
Remember, it was a thing out where people were robbing celebrities. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, LeBron James recently did.
So these things are gonna escalate, and then they ain't get like the brother said, they get miserable because they ain't gonna be able to trust nobody, man.
Mayweather gets robbed like once a year. Straight up
by a nigga. No, it's
Because they know what they did to obtain this lifestyle. You break down the word famous, it goes back to
famine.
To word
which
was famished, meaning they're starving. They're starving for what? They're starving for that celebrity status, right?
They call it starving artists.
Continuing this verse 37. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Verse 38.
It's funny that's the price for fame in this country is your soul. Esau makes you give up your soul.
This is verse 38. And it reads, whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. So you niggas, man, y'all should have did what y'all and Shai did. Like, hey, man, don't tempt the Lord thy power, because they ain't your fucking soul to give to no goddamn body. It's the Most High's possession. But you niggas have forgotten about that. So that's why you niggas deserve everything you get. No mirrors in your goddamn house, just feeling low in that goddamn sunken place. The hell with you niggas, man, because why? I mean, just suffered the slavery. We all fucking in it. What, you just gotta be the top nigga in slavery, the house nigga?
Hey, that 15 million merits in Black Mirror episode. They went from the little ass room to a bigger room, but still trapped in another room. You know?
That's what it is, man.
Same shit.
Same ass shit.
What the scripture you read, if I'm not mistaken, it said they shall gain the whole world and lose their own soul, right? So, brother, read that 1 John.
1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither things that are in the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Keep reading.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
That's what they get you with.
Yep.
With that celebrity status, that fame and fortune. That's the pride of life. That's the lust of the flesh. That's the things that these people seek and they want. They bend their ass over backwards and get on that director's couch and do things that were originally against their own morals, just so they can obtain what? That glamorous life, right? That money, that fortune, that fame, the fast cars, the women and houses and luxury. All that shit is the pride of life, man. That's the flesh. That's the lust of the eyes, which is fleshly, man.
Hey.
The Most High ain't in you if you chasing that.
I want to say real quick. Rihanna sitting courtside, right? Looking like a goddamn witch. With Jay-Z, they sitting courtside, but they sitting amongst broke ass people too. Well, they was probably have a little money, but they ain't other people that ain't famous. And there's nothing special about what you get when you give, but you gave up your soul for it though. When you really know what's real.
Yeah, because that's how, I just want to say something. That's how they get these celebrities to sell out. You know, they let them make one hit songs, and then they let them get that money, the taste of the
taste of the good life,
and then after they come up to you and ask you, oh, you want to keep gaining money, you want to keep living this good life, you gotta do certain things for you, you know?
Yeah.
That's how they get you, you know?
We need you to perform these rituals. We need you to sit on the director's couch. We need a blood sacrifice.
Go see Quincy Jones.
Yep, go see Quincy Jones or Will Smith.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
It's not of the Father, but it is of the world.
Keep reading.
And then the world passed away, and the lust of thereof, but he that does the will of the Most High.
That all is going to pass away. There's going to come a time where Yahushua is going to come, and all that shit's going to pass away. All that you was searching, all that you was seeking after, that worldly stuff is going to pass away. That world's going to pass away. Go ahead.
Abide forever.
But the Most High, wait, read that part again.
Abide forever.
No, the verse.
17.
Yes.
Yeah, read the beginning of the last verse.
But he that does the will of the Most High abide forever.
Right. He that does the will of the Most High abide forever. Me, Lord willing, we're the Most High's elect. This work we're doing is because our work's gonna follow. In the kingdom, we're gonna have a name. The Most High said their names are written in the book of life. So in the kingdom, they're gonna have the Most High is gonna magnify His elect's name. They're gonna have a name in the kingdom of heaven, and they're gonna be magnified. They're gonna be looked at as the stars, and that's gonna abide forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Closing script. This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 15. It says, "Good understanding giveth favor." So we know the end thereof. It's like we running that race, but we pacing ourselves. So when we get to that dash, we going all out. But these niggas that bursted out of the fucking blocks, and their way is getting tougher and tougher the further they go on. It's about to tell you that. It says, verse 15, "Good understanding giveth favor, but the way of the transgressors is hard." So their way is going to get just more hard. The niggas going to want to rob them. They ain't going to be able to trust nobody. All niggas out for death in that time. Like when it gets bad, you just going to be a regular Jake, man. It's just gonna be a regular. You gonna be a regular Jake when all hell break loose. You see the nigga Jay-Z, nigga might sock that damn nigga, man. Cause the money ain't gonna be worth shit. Beyonce ain't gonna be shit. The group of niggas gonna find her, rape her and shit.
And they lucky, but they finding out about their lives. Like they ain't really for the hood. They ain't really for helping. As much as money they brag about having, and the hoods are still fucked up where they used to live. Can't you fix up a school or something?
A park or something. Get us some books.
Starting to catch up. Like, hold on, what the hell, man?
Jake lost, man. Jake walked by talking about Israelites. Man, you an Israelite.
And let him be lost, because it says in the day when the Lord's chosen is known, it said they gonna leave their name for a curse. So they left their name, Israel, Yashala, to be a nigga. So when the Lord comes back, you gonna be seen as just that. A fucking nobody, man. A stranger, a nigga.
Like Israelite, like called us out, like
He gonna be one and
you
be
not
one in that
one,
day.
Yeah, like we're a basketball team. Y'all Lakers?
Ah, yeah, good game. Shit.
That's how he did us. Like, you know,
Like he ain't a part
like,
of
like,
this.
yeah, like you not an Israelite, man. That's how they just continue from our heritage.
It should have been better if people like y'all the prophets or something. That'd have made a lot more sense.
Made more sense.
Man of the Lord.
Yeah. You wanna close out, brother?
Man of the Lord don't have no honor in his own
Was there more?
Oh no, that was it.
But they don't know, you know, this is a battle, man. So hope you brothers be encouraged and you know, stay prayed up and stay up, stay awake, man.
Yeah.
And we, you know, one more episode on the battlegrounds. That's it, man. Well, hopefully we'll be out here, you know, tomorrow and then continuing to this fucking America drop, man.
That's right.
Until they get caught on fire and nobody gets to put it out, man. No
Yeah.
firemen or nothing, man. You know.
Right.
All right, shalom.
Shalom.